Hey, you guys, we're going to talk about trending topics on what is trending on the internet right now, and it's what everybody talk about, child, on those social media streets, on what Funky Dineva said about Chole Bailey. Now, y'all, let's just get into it.
We keep it real. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
Hey! I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd camp folks? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video. Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka the E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Funky Dineva and Chole Bailey going head to head. It's like the death match on MTV.
First of all, they not going head to head because she ain't said nothing for real.
That's true.
Him.
That's true. But she probably thinking about it though.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you turn that notification bell so you'll always be notified whenever we upload a video, because you don't want to miss. We got so much stuff going on over here, honey. We is traveling. We is trying to do a dating. No, we are doing a dating mixer. So yeah, we got it going on over here.
But tell them what we need to do about that dating mixer.
Oh, so if you want to be a part of our single and available virtual mixer, then make sure that you send your response to dating@singleandavailablemixer.com. You can just say, hey, I'm interested. You're going to get a questionnaire and you'll be a part of the panel. Now, we have our beautiful ladies. Of course, they're going to always show up and show out, but we need some of them men's with the Z, honey. Men's to come on over here. And so that we can mix and mingle with more of the ladies. So the guys can mix and mingle.
Man, we had like 10 women on the panel last time.
Last night,
yeah. But no men. Hey, I don't like being the only man on the panel now. We need some more men to come in there, you know, because you have some beautiful women on the panel and they're looking for a good man.
Yeah.
There you have it.
All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into and talk about this. Now, if you don't know, you've been hiding up under the rock, you don't know what's going on. So Fox Soul, which I personally don't watch, but Fox Soul with Claudia Jordan, Al. What's Al last name? I forgot his last name. And I didn't know he used to be, that's the one that was married to Star Jones. But anyway, Al and Funky Dineva, also known as Quentin, which has his own YouTube channel. So they three have been doing this for a while, where they talk about, you know, hot topics, celebrity news, and just, I guess, a plethora of just kind of gossip talk. And each one give their commentary on what they feel about the situation, whatever they're talking about. And so they were talking about what's been circulating on the internet, the assumption, or, you know, people are assuming that Halle Bailey is pregnant. Halle Bailey, that she's pregnant. And so that's how this topic got started. So Claudia gave her intake on it. Al gave his. You know, it seems as though there's somewhere where they feel like that Halle is lying, or she said she wasn't pregnant. I haven't seen anything that says she was or she wasn't. So it was a video that was done about her boyfriend that the internet said, honey, is not good for her. I do not know, but they said he is not a good match for her. And so she was walking in the background, and it looked as though she had a baby bump and she was holding her stomach. So that has caused a fire and a ruckus on the internet streets. So they were doing commentary on that.
She could have just been constipated.
They were doing commentary on that. And with that being said, each one talked about Halle. Well, I don't know, you know, Chloe got in the mix because Funky Dineva was saying that, you know, they showed the clip where Chloe was saying, I got all this from the neighborhood talk. I saw it on Plain as Jane and also Layla Lynn. So y'all can go to those different YouTubes and watch it for yourself. Now, they on the neighborhood talk, they were showing all the different clips, and they showed where Chloe was saying, listen, y'all keep my sister's name out your mouth, period. Y'all don't want none of this, so forth and so on. So the first thing Funky Dineva talked about was Chloe. Can
I say something about this before you get into all that?
Yeah.
About Halle being pregnant, and people wanting to know. She don't have to tell nobody.
Nobody.
She a grown woman.
And they keep swearing. He said, nobody.
Yeah, nobody. That's her prerogative. That's her business. If she want to keep her a secret, let her keep her a secret.
Yeah.
She don't owe us that.
She is 23 years old. She's grown.
She's a grown woman. So to me, it don't faze me at all. Now, I'm just saying, Halle had to go through a lot when she did The Little Mermaid.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because they tore off into her, because the Little Mermaid is supposed to be white. Now they got a black woman playing the Little Mermaid. So what? It's a fictional character. So she had to deal with a lot. I'm talking about a lot. Now this right here, because people don't know if she's pregnant or not, man, stop the cap, man. Let that woman be. If she's pregnant, let her be. Now, her picking that dude for a boyfriend or a baby daddy, me personally, I don't think they're a good match, but I'm not living her life. Okay, she's a grown woman. I just hope everything work out for him. That's all I'm saying. He needs to take care of Halle, because to me, she's a good woman. You know what I'm saying? And she has a lot riding on her. She can sing, she can act.
She just got that new Angel.
Yeah,
sent me the video.
Right. So, man,
what you said in the video?
I saw the video. Look at the lyrics of that song. She said, a little black woman with black woman hair, a black girl with black girl hair. It took a little sun kiss to get my skin there, something like that. I'm not saying it word for word, but y'all get the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's saying all black women are angels because it takes a certain amount. God created black women the way they are, and she made that song dedicated to the black woman. Now you got this man, Funky Dineva, talking about she pregnant. She need to no, she don't need to tell nobody nothing. Nothing. Okay, nothing. That's her prerogative, man. So, but anyway, I'm sorry I had to get up there and do my little rant.
Before we go into the Chloe thing, I totally agree 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's a woman's body. And as Claudia was trying her best to defend the womanhood, with two men, it was hard for her to, because they didn't understand, like, why she need to tell somebody. It's not about business. I don't care if that girl is 9 months pregnant and she sit up there and say, honey, I just ate too much. That is her prerogative.
She could say, I'm just constipated.
That too.
I need an enema.
That is her prerogative. Honey, she could be pushing out the baby and lying to us. It doesn't matter. She owes us nothing. She don't pay my bills. I don't pay her bills. I don't know her like that. She don't know me like that or us like that. So nobody is in her life. So I think the thing is that they said she need to come out because she's playing this Disney character, and Disney don't play about
no, they got a certain image they want their actors to uphold. Right. I get that,
but she's 23 years old, and that's something I'm sure Disney took into account. Right. We're not talking about a 16-year-old. We're talking about a 23-year-old.
So Disney knows she's a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
she has a wound. If she chooses to get pregnant, then that is her choice.
They're gonna say, well, she should be married before she got pregnant.
How many people do that nowadays? Yeah. That's so antiquated. And who are we to tell somebody how the structure should be? I can tell you right now, for me, I got pregnant when I was 19 years old, and I was like 6 or 7 months pregnant. I went around family hunting, and it was my business. I went out there poking like that. I was so small you couldn't tell. If somebody asked, I probably would have said something, but it was still my business, and I chose not to tell nobody, honey. They didn't know till after I pushed out. It was like, I just seen her. She didn't look pregnant. That was my business.
Yeah, that's your business.
I was 19. That was my business. Right. I didn't have to tell nobody. If you asked, I probably would have told you. But I was around family for a long time because we was out of town. So it was my business. So let a woman decide what she want to share and who she want to share it to. Because people are public figures doesn't mean that we need to know every intricate part of their life.
We don't own these people. No. Okay, they have their own lives. They do their own thing. Okay, now she decided to come out to I'm pregnant. Hey, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But to demand her to tell you if she's pregnant or not, to me, that's
Yeah.
no, that's
And
too
coming
much.
from a man, you have no control over this wound over here. Men control everything. You think you will, me as a man, you think I owe you that and I don't know you, period? Anyway, that part. So as him and Al are discussing that, and child Claudia, honey, just give up, child, surrender, honey, because they were
It
just
sounded like she
talking
was on,
over her.
she was on the struggle bus.
She really was. But as Funky Dineva was trying to talk about that, he couldn't talk about that first without going into Chloe, because Chloe just said pretty much leave my sister alone. You know what I'm saying? And he went in and talking about her records ain't selling. She come from the Miss Ashley Prep, and then she want to be gangster, and said the truth be told. And he was like, I know I'm gonna get dragged for this. The truth be told is that she ain't cute without no makeup on, with that fat face. What? I think she's gorgeous. In fact, in a world where makeup is so extra, because so many women are hiding behind that beautiful face because they putting on so much makeup because a man say they ain't cute without makeup on. I come on here, honey, with no makeup on. If I do some, eyebrows may be filled in, a liner on, but I have stopped trying to give in to the internet, honey.
Yeah.
Sometimes my lips may be dry. I don't care.
You don't supposed to care. You know, I come on here with dirty fingernails. I don't care, man. You know, it's all about your comfort zone. If you're comfortable with it and you secure with it, and you just do it, man. So the thing is this, man. In my personal opinion, to talk about the woman's looks like that was a step too far.
Yeah.
And we are here trying to protect the black woman. That's why the black women say they don't feel protected, because you got other black men trying to tear them down like that, you know. And to me, he went too far with it. Okay, now if you have a personal difference, a personal difference against a person or with a person, okay, that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go to the point of being so mean to talk about a person's looks or call the woman fat and you very unattractive with makeup. I'm glad that Chloe has probably a lot of self-esteem by herself.
I hope she do.
Okay, because that probably won't faze her that much, you know.
I hope.
But now the vitriol that he said it with, you know, yeah, she might clap back sooner or later, you know. So
yeah. You know, the thing is that, you know, I hate that women, you know, black women and some non-black women, whoever, that they don't feel good enough. You know what I'm saying? I got on the shirt that said, I am enough. You can purchase it from my store.
And I got a shirt that said too blessed to be stressed.
That's right.
That's right. So she probably too blessed to be stressed by Funky Dineva.
I hope so. So the fact too is that, you know, people men like to commentate on the way a woman should look, the way she should dress, what she should wear, you know what I'm saying, her makeup on or off. You know, guys say, ooh, that's too much, she catfishing. Ooh, she needs some, she ain't got on enough. You know what I'm saying? So all of this pressure from the outside forces on telling a woman what she should look like, when most women have their own level of insecurity already. And for you to say, ooh, she needs to throw some makeup. I think the girl looks beautiful and got some beautiful skin. So to say that ain't like her skin was jacked up or nothing like that. And it was like, what is it? And after, we'll talk about the apology, but Claudia said, what was it that did you have some vendetta against the girl? Because it came so raw and within his soul.
Yeah, it came from the core, man. It came from his core, man, because it's like he snapped and he just went on a tangent against Chloe.
Right.
You know, I'm saying, oh, man, what she do something to this man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the point is, going back to the women. Now, everybody have their preference, okay? You know, and we're not talking about preference here. We're talking about being mean. You know, trying to dictate how a woman looks, okay? No, woman, you know, some women don't like wearing makeup. I'm not. If you're comfortable with that, that's fine. But I'm here, like I said, now, do I like certain type of women? I do. Right here, okay. And so other types might not be my type. That's my preference. I'm not saying anything is wrong with them, but that's my preference, okay. So, but I'm not gonna try to tear down a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Calling all kinds of names. I'm not gonna do that because I have a wife, I have a daughter, I have a sister, I have a mother. You know what I'm saying? I have a mother-in-law. And so, yeah, to me, when he did that, she had to do something to that man.
I don't know. It was deep rooted.
Yeah.
And sometimes you as sometimes people try to just jealous just because people like you, honey. Sometimes people just jealous because the way other people love you.
Why would he be jealous of that though, man? Because to me, they're in two different lanes.
I don't know. Just like any other person would be jealous of somebody. I think that Chloe and Halle, I don't even like. I think it was a song they done together. I didn't even know who they was, but it was one particular song, honey, that I liked.
Do it.
Oh yeah. And that's how I even knew them. I didn't know how long they've been on the scene and nothing like that. And it's just like they started getting this recognition awards and that they were proteges of Beyonce or something like. I mean, I didn't know, but it seemed like they just came out of nowhere. And now look at them blossom. And the thing that what Halle is doing and stuff like these girls are doing big things and they support each other as sisters. They not here to tear each other down. So what? Halle dress is provocative. Hey, most of the girls do, honey. They go even further, honey, and clap and twerk and do all this stuff, OnlyFans and all this stuff. Just because you said don't mean I'ma stop if I'm still talking. So your don't mean I'ma stop. Because I have commas, not period. When I put a period
don't have
in
no period, man. You got
then
some strong dang on lungs, boy. You can say all that in one breath. But anywho, what I'm trying to say that you was talking about Chloe being jealous of Halle. She's not, because she could. It was so simple to be set up. They was singing together, right? Now all of a sudden, Halle released a solo album. Chloe could be easily jealous of her sister for doing that, but she wasn't. She was supporting her sister in that solo song. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't say that about.
I don't know. You were saying something about jealousy or something like that. But anyway, so yeah, man, they support one another, man, and I just don't understand why, that old boy had to go in so hard, man. These two talented women are just trying to live their life. You know what I'm saying?
Young black girls.
And, like I said, if y'all go listen to Halle's son, Angel, man, to me, that's like a love letter to the black women. Okay? And listen to the lyrics, man. And the reason why she made that song, because all she went through with Little Mermaid movie, because they said she should have been white, not black, and she got all that nastiness from that side of the population.
And now she getting all this nastiness from one person that's saying all this stuff. And if the girl is pregnant, don't you think that this added stress?
Yeah.
Don't you think this added stress?
That's why, and here's the reason I'm getting to that, because Halle had to deal with I keep saying Pocahontas. Why I want to say Pocahontas? She had to deal with the Little Mermaid stuff. Now, she got to deal with the stuff with Funk and Dineva. Right. So Chloe just coming to her sister's defense and saying, leave my sister alone, because she been through a lot.
Right.
She don't need this extra stress.
Right.
That's all she was trying to get at.
Yeah. And she's an icon for little black girls.
When she did that Little Mermaid movie, Halle, when the little girls walked up to her, they started crying. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw themselves. They feel like, oh, I can be a Little Mermaid. I can representation means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm saying she went through a lot dealing with that, and the sister just trying to take off for her. Say, man, y'all leave my sister alone. If she pregnant, let her be.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're done with that.
Yeah, we talking about.
I really, truly not really done with that, because there's so much more I could say. Because I hate the fact that when a man really goes in on a woman like that, and then a woman, like I said, these are young girls under the age of 25, where they still probably trying to figure life out, because you really, truly don't know who you are for sure until you hit in your mid 30s somewhere. But some people may be more mature than others. But when you have people commentating on that, then the next thing you know, these women then got these BBLs, got their body done, and butt implants, breast implants, and all this stuff. It's so much stuff you can do now. Just pay to get this done, and then they end up changing their image because the internet said they face too fat, or the internet said they need to wear makeup, or the internet said they ugly, or the internet said they got a bad body. And they were fine and comfortable with themselves before the internet started talking about them. I don't care about you looking at me, Chad. You
That
know,
was
I
a
can
whole
go.
5 minutes
It
on
was
one
not.
breath. Dang, you good.
I am.
You should maybe swim down to the bottom of the sea.
Probably can't.
Hold your breath and go all the way down and come back up
Probably
without
can't.
taking one breath.
And I'm sorry you can't do that. God didn't give you them kind of lungs.
Well,
Better
anyway,
say
I was about to
something,
say, you know, I'm going to get some work done. You know, I'm going to get me a light bulb.
Chad, you wanted me to stop talking for that? So
Yes.
anyway, so let's move on. So let's move on to the apology. Or was it? Was it really an apology? So
Technically,
let me tell you what he said.
can
So,
I say
oh yeah,
something?
go ahead.
Dang.
I thought you was finna get into was it really an apology?
That's what I'm about to say.
Well,
Technically,
can you please set it up the apology? That's what I was trying to say.
Set the
But
apology.
You want to go ahead and commentate on it before I tell the people what he said. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and say the apology. Go ahead and say the apology. Go ahead. All I was about to say was, technically, it's supposed to be an apology.
That's all you had to say. Anyway, he want me to stop the doggone parade because he got something to say.
You're right. It sure dang on is a parade. Go ahead, big lungs.
So he, because he got so much flack, and I think, as you could tell, Claudia was not pleased with what he had to say. Period. And so I think that a lot of the pressure came from her, and he said that he set it up, how you do some, and the big execs, corporate America, and all this stuff, and, say, hey, you need to say something. He feel like, a lot of times that's fake and all that stuff, So he said he got a lot of flack. He got phone calls. He got, told from other people that, he need to apologize. That pretty much went too far. So he said, so here you go. You know what I'm saying? I just want to apologize for calling the girl ugly. Now, I stand 10 toes down to what I meant and what I said as far as her career, so forth and so on. But, I apologize for calling her ugly.
That right there, friends, is not how you're supposed to apologize. That's not an apology whatsoever. He was forced to say something.
He was forced.
And that's the only reason why he said anything. He has to understand, when you are on somebody else's network, when you're on somebody else's television, when you work for somebody, you have to sing and dance the way they want you to sing and dance. You do, huh? Okay? Because you're not going to get them to lose advertisers and money because you want to go out there and screw up. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know what kind of advertisers that Fox Soul has, but they could easily say, okay, that's too much, and we're going to pull out. So now they're losing revenue. So they're not going to play with that money. So that's why the higher ups had to come down and say, hey, bro, you got to go out there and give an apology because this went way too far. We're getting too many phone calls. We getting people threatening to pull out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do something. So that he just went out there and gave that grudgingly apology he did. It was like, yeah, I apologize, but, I was forced to apologize. Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
You saw long-winded?
Yeah, you talk about me. I said, ooh, 5 minutes.
You see how many periods I put in that, though? I put a lot of periods in my sentences. Yes, I did.
Well, that's even worse.
But you don't put periods in your
sentences.
Yes, it is. You write like that, too. What's she talking about? Go ahead. I'm done.
So, yeah, that wasn't an apology at all. I think he got a lot of flack too from Claudia, and because it's supposed to be her show. Now, me personally, like I said, I ain't never really watched Fox Soul, but it seems as though they can curse and say a lot of stuff on there. He has to realize that that's not his channel. I think he got maybe a little bit too comfortable and thought that was his channel. On his channel, he can say whatever he chooses to, but still keep in mind that YouTube still run this. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go by the YouTube guidelines. Not saying that okay, you going to interrupt me.
No, what I was saying about YouTube, and YouTube already canceled one channel. Sure did. They went a little too far. YouTube said, you know what? They brought the hammer down. Hammer. So, yeah, as you were saying, you have to understand, man.
As I was trying to say,
they got guidelines on YouTube, man. You can't be going there doing stuff and attacking people like that, man. He sure cannot. No, he can't.
I finna do the unk on you. I'm gonna get this chair, honey. This right here, I'm gonna whack-a-mole you. So, like I was saying, you know, that's something that, you know, he has. It wasn't his channel. You know, not saying that he broke YouTube guidelines, but with that being said, it wasn't his channel. On his channel, he could do that kind of commentary. It was Fox Soul under that umbrella. And like you said, and I was going to get to that, Fresh and Fit, honey. They thought that they, honey, could do whatever they want to. And I ain't never really watched them.
I never heard of them until they got canceled.
Nah, me too. I agree with that. But I ain't never heard of them. And now, you know, it seems as though they made a whole bunch of disparaging stuff.
Against women.
Against women, once again. And they got reprimanded by YouTube several
so many times. And they gave them chance after chance after chance. I don't know what they did the last time, but YouTube said, you know what? No more, man. We gave you too many chances. So we're going to shut you down. And what's so ironic about all this, the way they used to dog women out, he was on there crying like a woman. You know, ooh, they shut me down. He had to get out. He had to get up and leave because he was about to cry. And like somebody come in and said, oh, he went in to cry. He left to cry in the corner somewhere, which he probably did. You know,
men cry too, ain't just women.
But I get that. Men do cry, but the way they was acting on that channel, how they was dogging women out and how they talk bad about women, and they supposed to be so masculine, and now you gonna sit there and cry because somebody took your toys away?
Oh, took his money, child. That was his livelihood because they said they used to work two, full-time job.
If that's your
I know you ain't looking.
If that's your livelihood, you need to follow the rules. Comply.
Stole my story 15,000 times. I'm sitting up there saying, ain't this so?
If that's your livelihood, comply with the guidelines. You could have kept your livelihood.
If y'all see me just sitting up here talking and you don't see nobody right there, it's because I edited his whole thing out. I just made this blank, and so I'm doing all the commentary by myself. So if you see me look over there, it's really nobody over there.
She's going crazy. Yeah. Oh, she crazy. So
on that note, y'all, we wanted to give our commentary. We don't think that the apology was actually honest, because if somebody tell me, hey, I got to come out here and apologize, I really and truly don't think that that's authentic, and then it's not genuine. But, you know, nevertheless, you know, I know Funky Dineva can be a wild card, but, you know, I used to like him because I like the way that sometimes he kind of digs a little deep into things. I do like the way that he can kind of give commentary, and I know he got a reckless mouth. But this right here was just a little bit too much. When I watched it, I was like, wow. I really and truly was a little shocked at how deep he went in on somebody that didn't do nothing to him. And I could see if she went out there and said some stuff or did something like that, but it was like she was caught up in the crossfires of another conversation that they were talking about. It was so unfair.
Yeah, when I heard it, man, I was like, man, you going in like that on a woman? You know, I said, man, she hurt you some kind of way, man. God, he went in. And here's my take on it. Here's my take on the whole situation. It's messed up. That's the whole take for me. It's messed up. You know, I understand you want to give your opinion about somebody and about, you know, certain things, but you don't have to degrade a woman to give your opinion. You know, and I think he went too far with it. The apologize he gave wasn't an apology. He gonna have to understand, like I said earlier, you got to dance to these people beat. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And Fox Soul, they knew what type of guy Funky Dineva is.
That's true.
They took a chance on him, and this is what you get. And I'm not saying Funky Dineva is a bad person. I just hope he learned from his mistakes when he, you know, from this incident here. And I hope he does. You know, right now everybody talking about it. Maybe he'll get a little bit wilder, crazier now, because, you know, I'm in the limelight now. They talking about me, so maybe I need to do something more shocking. So, but yeah, man, it was a messed up situation, and I just hope, you know, Chloe and Halle live their best life.
Yeah. Shout out to you girls, because you are beautiful, and you are enough, honey. No matter, I don't care who say what, honey, you are enough. So on that note, you guys, that's all we got. Drop down in the comments, let us know your thoughts. You may be a a funky you may be a
funky night.
Funky bunch. You may be a funky bunch, and you may side with what Funky Dineva felt, and you may side with him.
I would hope not, man.
I'm just saying,
you know,
some people ride or die no matter what.
To tear another woman down like that,
some people ride or die.
I would hope not.
So, but yeah, so you drop down in the comments, let us know your thoughts, your opinions, how you feel about it. Because we gave you ours, and you're welcome to give yours respectfully in the comment section. So on that note, you guys, even though I didn't get to say much, we're gonna go ahead and get
That's a lie. That's a straight lie, man. All the stuff you were saying, I couldn't get a word in, man. I got so much more to say, but I couldn't get it in because you kept going on and on like the Energizer Bunny, man. I'm waiting for the drums to come out. Come on, man.
They right there. So, yep.
You see?
Right
when you talk about fucking I need you tearing somebody down, when you gonna tear me down?
You my husband. I can do that.
Dang, that don't make it better.
So on that note, you guys, we're gonna and when you watching this video back, you rate in the comments, was it me talking the most of the time, or was it equally split? Because I feel like it was a little. Now I probably had a little bit more, but he jumped up in there.
I had to, because if I didn't jump in there, I wouldn't have got
You did the double dutch, honey. You did the double dutch. You was like,
yeah, I had to, man. Shoot, man. What? How can a person say all of that in one breath, man? You got some super
you know how long I've been
man.
talking? I've been talking since I was a little kid. Ask my mama, honey. Pushed out the womb, probably.
Yeah, that's why you struggled in school. You talk too much.
I did. I was a class clown, talk too much, all that stuff, child.
I was
but
quiet. I was quiet and smart. Helped the older kids out. I had two of them.
And look at him now.
I was a teacher's pet.
And look at him now. He still want to be. On that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
You said.
Hey! I was put